Have you ever been in a job interview and the interviewer asks, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?" And you panicked because you didn't actually want to be in that job in 5 years, but you also didn't want to admit that? Hi, I'm Thomas. This question is not a trap. Interviewers aren't expecting you to want the exact same job forever. They just want to know you've thought about your career seriously. Today, we're going to look at how to answer career goal questions honestly without sabotaging your chances. You'll learn a formula that works, what mistakes to avoid, and how to handle tricky dream job questions. Let's get started. When interviewers ask about your 5 year plan, they're testing three things. They're checking for alignment. Do your goals match this role in the company's direction? If you want to be a graphic designer, but they need a project manager, that's a problem. They're testing your commitment level as well. Will you stay long enough to add real value? Because training employees is expensive. They want to know you won't leave after 6 months. And they're looking for realistic thinking. Are you clearly thinking about career growth? Someone who says I'll be CEO in 5 years doesn't understand how careers work. They're not asking you to commit forever. They just want to know you're serious about this career path and this role within this company makes sense for where you're trying to go. Let's look at a couple of variations of this question. They all sound different, but they're asking the same thing. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? What are your long term career goals? How does this position fit your career path? And what's your dream job? Uh oh. They're all asking the same thing. Are you serious about this career? Have you thought about your future? Does this job fit logically into your career progression? Or are you just applying randomly to any job? Here's what makes a good answer and what ruins it. You want to mention growth within their company. Say something like, I'd like to grow into a senior role here. This shows you're thinking about staying. Talk about skills you want to develop too. I'm interested in developing my leadership skills. This shows that you're focused on improvement. And you can explain how this role fits your path. This position gives me the foundation I need. And this shows that you've thought about why you want this job that you're applying for today. And give a realistic advancement timeline. In 3 or 4 years, I'd like to take on more responsibility. Something like that shows you understand career progression takes time. Here's what not to say. Don't say you want somebody else's job. I want your position as department manager, threatens the interviewer. They're not going to hire somebody who wants their job. And don't mention plans to leave in 2 years. Don't admit this is temporary for you. And we want to avoid unrealistic goals too. I'll be CEO when you're applying for an entry level role. It sounds a little bit naive. And never, ever say, I don't know, or give vague answers. This makes you seem like you don't have any direction. Let's say the interview asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Here's how you don't want to answer. I don't really know. I just want to be happy, I guess. Maybe doing something I enjoy. I'm not really sure. Whatever happens, happens. So, why does this fail? It doesn't show any ambition or career direction. I don't know. And whatever happens, sound like you haven't thought about your career at all. Sounds unprepared and unfocused. You couldn't even prepare an answer for one of the most common interview questions. Uh, it doesn't connect to this role at all either. There's nothing about how this job fits into any plan you might have. It makes the interviewer question your motivation too. If you don't care about your career, why would you care about doing good work? And this is one extreme. Now let's look at the other extreme. It's the same question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? And here's another way you don't want to answer. I see myself in your position as department manager. After that, I plan to move to a bigger company with more opportunities. I'm only looking for a stepping stone right now. Ooh, wow. This threatens the interviewer directly, and that's not a good idea. I want your job makes them not want to hire you. They're not going to train their own replacement. It also admits you plan to leave soon. Move to a bigger company tells them you see this as temporary, and they don't like that. And the word stepping stone mean you're using them to go somewhere else. Why would this company invest in training somebody who's already planning to leave before they start? In this case, the person's being too honest about the wrong things. Now let's see a balanced answer. This is the same question again. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? But here's the type of answer you do want to give. In 5 years, I'd like to have grown into a senior marketing role where I'm leading projects and mentoring junior team members. I'm particularly interested in developing my skills in digital strategy, which I know is a strength of your company. I see this position as the perfect foundation to build that expertise. Whoa, can you see how this balances the approaches really well? It shows growth within the company. Grown into a senior marketing role suggests staying and advancing here, not leaving. It mentions specific skills too. Digital strategy shows you've researched what this company does, and that's music to the interviewer's ears. It connects to the company's strengths too, which I know is a strength of your company. Shows you understand this company's business. And the timeline's realistic. 5 years to move from mid level to senior, that's reasonable. This person's ambitious too. Senior role, leading projects, but they stay realistic. They're staying within this company within a reasonable timeline. And all this, it makes the interviewer think this person could actually grow with us. This is a formula that works really well for timeline questions. You want to start by talking about the short term or 1 to 2 years. Talk about mastering this role and contributing immediate value to the company. In the first year, I want to learn your systems and become a strong contributor. And then for the midterm or 3 to 4 years, talk about taking on more responsibility and developing specialized expertise. By year 3, I'd like to be leading projects and mentoring newer team members. And then we can talk about the long term of 5 plus years. Talk about a leadership or advanced specialized role in the same field. Long term, I see myself in a senior position where I'm shaping strategy. It's really important to always connect your goals back to their company's missions and values. Don't just talk about what you want, show how your growth helps this company achieve their goals. Answering questions about your dream job can be really tricky. And here's how to handle it based on your situation. If this really is your dream job, say so enthusiastically and explain why. This is my dream job because, and give really specific reasons. If your dream job's a similar role to this one, you can connect the skills and experiences that overlap. My dream job is to work in project management, and this role gives me the customer insight I need to excel at that. And if your dream job's different from this role, focus on transferable skills this role can help you develop. Like, my dream job is to work in education technology. This marketing role would give me experience reaching educational audiences and understanding their needs, which aligns perfectly with that long term goal. The important thing here is to show how this job you're applying for today helps you get to your long term goal. Even if this isn't your final destination, show that it's a logical and valuable step on your journey. Let's review what we've covered today. Show alignment by connecting your goals to this company's opportunities and values. Don't just talk about yourself. Talk about how your growth benefits them. And be realistic. Don't aim for CEO in 2 years. Show you understand career progression takes time and requires building skills. And stay flexible. Say something like, I'm open to where my strengths can add the most value to the team. This shows you're adaptable and focused on contributions, not just titles. Balance ambition with realism, and always connect your goals back to how you can help the company succeed. Next time you get ready for an interview, write out your short term, mid-term, and long term goals using a formula from this video. Practice saying them out loud and let us know how it works in the comments. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more business English lessons. New videos every Wednesday. In the next video, we'll look at salary negotiation language, how to discuss compensation confidently. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.